Hello, Bambaji here with another Sun Gate transit. On the 19th of October, the Sun transits into Gate 50. You can see from the image here in the mandala that we are looking at the Splenic Center still. That's that brown triangle on the left-hand side of the chart. And the grounding is coming from Gate 3, which is a sacral gate, which is why I've put the sacral in color there. So that's the red square. Gate 50 is called the Cauldron. It is the gate of values. It is in tribal circuitry. So 50th gate, it's a complex gate. It points down to the sacral center, and its harmonic gate, the 27th gate, which is the gate of nourishment and caring. And together they form the channel of preservation, which is a design of custodianship. This is a key gate in terms of our well-being process, our personal immunity, and our ability to assess and defend. This is values as the foundation of our defense strategies, the rules of caring as a fundamental ingredient of survival. 50th gate, the gate of values. It is an extraordinary gate that is, in many ways, it's the heart or the core of the whole splenic system. In that the splenic system, when it comes to it, it provides the source material for the development of the intelligence in humans so that we are able to enhance our potential to survive. Gate 50 provides something absolutely essential, and this is a deep responsibility for the 50th gate. Unsurprisingly, perhaps, the fear that is associated here is the fear of responsibility. It is our values that are the foundation of our defense. The defense circuit is part of our sexual circuit. It is the core of the tribal process. Each intimacy that results in birth demands that the offspring of the union are nurtured into adulthood. This happens through Gate 27, and they are guided by values which are based in Gate 50. So it is this gate which establishes the rules of caring. You may remember when we looked at Gate 6, which is the mirror gate to Gate 50 over on the solar plexus side, that it's responsible for generating all three of the emotional waves. The body that the 6th gate builds out of intimacy, the 50th gate guards and maintains. They're part of that same minor circuit of tribal circuitry. It's called the Defence Circuit. The 50th gate is the mirror to the 6, pointing down the splenic center. Sorry, it's not, it's in the splenic center rather than the solar plexus. And from the 50th gate come the 3 streams of awareness that we associate with human intelligence. The logical, visual stream of taste, the individual acoustic stream of intuition, and the tribal olfactory stream of instinct. All 3 of these are things which are rooted in the 50th gate, and it is because it generates the frequencies of these 3 awareness streams that the 50th gate is considered to be a role gate. It's the 50th gate that is the lawgiver, and it's tribal, so we're talking about tribal law here. Above the lines in the Rei Ching, it says, the value of historical continuity whose traditional values serve and enrich the present and the future. Notice the word continuity there. It's a direct reference to Gate 32, which we have just come from. The 50th gate carries within it all the possibilities of the collective and individual circuitry. The logical capacity to project into the future, the abstract ability to make sense out of the past, and the individual capacity to be existential in an existential center. The law has to be part of the continuity. It has to be based on the past, it has to be a value in the present, and also as we move forward into the future. The 50th gate is called the Cauldron. And it's a really nice image for this sort of big melting pot for all of these different possibilities. Through the first line, we can really see the depth of the importance that the 50th gate holds. It is called the Immigrant, and it says humbleness of origin that benefits rather than restricts destiny. We are here to refine our process. This is one of the driving forces for humanity, and the first line of the 50th gate highlights this theme of refinement. It tells us so much about the nature of the way in which humanity has managed to survive, and the way in which humanity has managed to evolve to its present place of power in terms of the hierarchy on this planet. All of this has been rooted in the 50th gate, with its responsibility to ensure this deep potential within humanity to develop the strategies for survival. The Splenic Center is the home of our body's intelligence and our immune system. And it is also the very core of our deepest fears, all of which are related to survival and to our capacity to be able to survive, because we are limited creatures in our physical capacities and capabilities, in the power of our jaw to bite, for example, or the strength of our arms and legs. And this has meant that we have been limited in relationship to many of the forces that we've had to deal with in our evolutionary struggle to survive. The thing that made a difference was the development of our intelligence, the sophistication of the strategies that we have been able to develop. It is out of these strategies that we have been able to triumph. More than this, the 50th gate establishes the rules. It's associated with the incarnation cross of laws in its right angle configuration. But this is not establishing laws as a control mechanism, but much more as a way of ensuring that the collective intelligence is something that is honored and passed on. So the species as a whole continues to refine and develop. It's a complex gate. If you have the 50th gate activated in a defined splenic center, then taking responsibility in this life is absolutely essential for you. And taking responsibility for your life is essential to you. And of course, this must be done through operating correctly as yourself. If you have the 50th gate in an undefined splenic center, there's going to be enormous pressure on you to be conditioned into taking responsibility for things that are not for you, that may be even actively unhealthy for you, and of course, difficult for you to let go of. The grounding for gate 30 comes from gate 3. It is called difficulty at the beginning. It's the gate of ordering. It's an individual sacral gate pointing down to the root and to its harmonic, the 60th gate of limitation and acceptance. And together, the 3 and the 60, they form the channel of mutation. And because Pluto is in gate 60 at the moment, this is an energy that we are going to have for the whole of this sun's transit through gate 50 and the Earth as it matches it there in gate 3. So gate 3 tells us that the fundamental challenge of initiation is to transcend confusion and establish order. Well, this seems like a pretty good match to gate 50, really, as it's setting down laws and values for the tribe. Having some sense of order underlying that, it kind of feels good, even if there is difficulty at the beginning. New laws may find it hard to be accepted at the beginning. There may be some confusion, but over time, the continuity endures. Do you have gate 50 in your design? If so, do you resonate to what Ra says about taking on responsibility and just how important that is for you? If you don't, you might want to keep some, actually, not if you don't have it, not if you don't resonate to Ra. Be more specific in what I say. If you don't have gate 50 activated in your design consistently, then you might want to keep some awareness around taking on responsibility during this particular transit. Or perhaps notice if you have a fear of taking on responsibility that kind of bubbles up to the surface over these 6 days of the transit. So however this lands with you in your design, I wish you well with it. Wish you nurturing and care as we move through gate 50 and we look at the laws and the values in this roll gate. And I will see you very shortly for the first line. And until then, as always, oh yeah, I'm supposed to say, I have been told by my IT department, which is Bear actually, please could you subscribe to my YouTube channel because my numbers are going up and it's starting to look good and I'm really reaching people and my community is growing, which as a fourth line is important to me, but also because this is my offering to you all. And share me, please share me, subscribe, and let's get the human design message out there to as many people who have ears to hear it. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'll see you shortly for the first line, and go gently.